Friday the 13th. Well, we got the skidder unloaded. We're sitting here taking up half the road. Not a lot of traffic on this little road. Of course, down here in Jasper County, Missouri, I guess it's a big enough county that they don't have any gravel roads. They've got all paved roads, which makes it really nice, but we're getting ready to nose off in here, the 548D. I'm going to bring the skid steer down here tomorrow because we're going to build a decking area out in here, because you can see there's no place to build a decking area, or to deck logs now, should I say. So what we're going to do is we'll take the skid steer at the tooth bucket, we'll make kind of a little road going in, then we'll push out an open area, uproot everything, make a good open spot where we can deck those logs, where we can buck them and get them ready to load out. So Dad's already in there. I've been getting everything ready to go with the skidder. Got her fueled and greased. Got my axe on there. Getting ready to throw a saw on there too. Dad's got a brand new 66 he's using this morning. I guess he's had it in the back of his truck for a few months. Said he just decided he'd use it this morning, so he's in there, so we better get going. Drag too many out until we get the skid steer here tomorrow and build a good clean deck area. It's just too congested, and rather than push a bunch of this stuff over and make it look terrible with the skidder, I'd just soon bring the skid steer in here, do a nice clean job, level, smooth everything out, no stumps, no roots, keep it looking good. We're down here in the bottom today. We're cutting some ash and walnut both. I've been barking trees for Dad. I had to run up here to the truck real quick and get the gas and oil. Some good ash here. One up there, that's good ash. Down the hill we go. Park this thing for a minute. Some good ash down here. Look at that ash there. Some good ash. Well, a minute ago, as I went out to get the gas and oil, Dad went for a little walk. You can't see nothing these low bottoms and the vegetation's on till you're right up on it. And, oh, you found that. I think those are bigger than the ones we cut yesterday. And there's another one right out there. So I barked it for him. See there at the base of it where I got it barked. Because the creek gets all over this. All this gets underwater. If we can get up here a little closer. Traipse through the brush here. Another big tree, you can see it right there in the middle. That's a beast of a tree too. That ash, I mean, look at that ash. We haven't cut ash like this in a long time. Just good river bottom ash. We've cut a few this morning. Not that one, obviously. Timber's in bad shape. The health of it, you know, there's a lot of trees starting to die. There's several of these ash starting to die. Look up there, prime example. Your ash starting to die. I don't know if it's the bug that's getting them or what it is, but they're starting to die. So this ash really needs to be harvested. This whole timber needs to be harvested. You get to looking around about what all's on the ground here. There's a lot of trees just starting to die. So we're going to go through here and just, as I said yesterday, thin this bigger, more mature timber, and those two. As soon as he gets this one down, I'm going to go out there and bark that other one, but it's leaning back that way, so I don't want to get out there while he's cutting it. So I sure don't want to get smashed on Friday the 13th. See if I can hold that a different way for you. And that is a tall, tall tree. It goes all the way to the top. It leans pretty hard too. Let's see, he's being real cautious. Let's see if we can get over here and I kind of give you an idea of how hard it leans. It's hard to tell anything in these videos when it comes to angles or lean, but it leans hard. So a lot of caution goes into cutting these. Punching that hard out. Punch through there. We had to do some barking there real quick on a spur. There ain't much holding it on. Not much holding now, but I had to get up there and take some bark off the spur so he can cut it. There's kind of a crotch up there too, so the landing is going to have to be right on this. Cut down where I barked it. Into the back side. Starting to pop. Starting to pop. The ground's starting to shake. There it goes. Come on, swing, 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 swing. Nice. Perfect. Perfect. And this is why we needed the swing right here. If it would have hit this crotch, she could have busted it all the way to the butt. And we'll still get a log out of that limb there. Perfect. Anybody need a burl? Big old gnarly ugly thing, isn't it? Trees on the hood's bleeding up there. Hollow 2 spots in the burl there. I'd say we have some residents living in this tree. As active as that looks in there, some comings and goings. Say there's some coons living in there. Well, we ain't gonna bother that because I'm kind of a fan of coons. So we'll leave them a house. Not that the old tree's worth anything anyway, being bad, but we sure ain't gonna disturb it. I'm sure they're gonna be in enough shock with all the disturbance going on in their backyard here, their neighborhood. Where's my axe? Right there. I gotta bark this guy here. I'm waiting on Dad to get this ash down here. The wind's picked up out of the south a little bit, so that's making things a little trickier yet, cutting. We really need to, as I said earlier, really need to get the skid steer here before we do much dragging, so we can build a good deck area up there. And I've got to build a good set of roads down here for this gentleman. I told him I'd build him a good set of roads that him and his family could use. He hunts down here in this little piece of ground, this bottom land. But we'll definitely make it a little more usable. Kind of waiting to see. I hear it starting to pop. Top's rocking. Them ash are just dangerous to cut, especially when you get some wind. Of course, any kind of cutting in this wind, and like I said, this wind's just really picked up. As tall as these trees are, they get to whipping around. One thing about it, that thing could come back here if it wanted to, but it leans the other way, so. What's it gonna do? I'm kind of wanting to see what it does before I start barking. I mean, that top is really whipping up there. We might not cut too much longer if this wind keeps going like it is. I hate to drive to work and not get to work, but it's sure not worth getting hurt over. Turned it off here. Just holding there, Dad? There's not much holding it. He said there's a little sliver holding somewhere on a corner. Yeah, there's one right here next to me. We're just going to let the wind take this one down. It's going to, like I said, it's wanting to fall to the north and the wind's out of the south anyway, so that'll help the cause. I need to get to barking because here he comes. Oh boy, it's really starting to warm up. That'll work you. It's a good ash. Good ash. Dad's cutting another pretty good walnut there. We're just trying to, it's kind of one or the other. Ash, walnut, just whatever we come to. There's a lot of trees like that one there that can be harvested. I mean, good sized trees, but we don't want to just totally ransack the place. We go through here and thin all this bigger stuff out. That ash like that and those smaller walnut, they will grow like weeds. Kind of waiting to see him bring that one down. Shouldn't be too much holding it. There it goes. Man, those things are tall. It fell all the way to the bottom. Several good ash out here to bark. The one thing I like about ash is they do bark easy. That walnut can be hard to bark. Some of the oak can be hard to bark, but the ash and the maple usually bark pretty easy, especially the ash. So as the more the wind picks up, I don't know how much longer we'll go. It's really starting to blow hard now. At least like to get a few more barked, get a head start for tomorrow. I don't want to come down here for totally nothing. Well, on to the next one. Sapwood. What sapwood? Well, they don't come much thinner sap than that here in southwest Missouri. It's got a little issue there. Don't go too far. Don't go too far at all. Stick here. Yeah. See, don't even go anywhere. Don't even go anywhere. Well, I think that's it for today. The wind's starting to pick up, and as tall as these trees are, we're mainly on ash now. It's just getting too dangerous. So I'm going to drag one or two up the hill as I go. But before I do, I wanted to show you this ash. So like I said, southwest Missouri is not known for quality timber. That's not to say we don't cut some good timber every now and then, but we don't cut the type of stuff you guys back east cut. But if there was ever veneer ash here in southwest Missouri, look at that. No heart. No heart at all. Just nice and tall. That is quite a log there. Now, usually when these ash get that big, they've got a big heart in them, but not this guy. He's just as uniform the whole way up. There's a stump it come off of. No heart, man. Just no heart at all. No heart. Well, let's get up the hill here. I don't think I'll take this ash. I think I'll take a walnut up. These long logs are hard to get out of the timber. Fight them every step of the way. It was a battle, but we got it out. I didn't think we'd ever get it out. What a tree. A lot of footage there. A lot of footage there. Trees laying everywhere. We're going to make our decking area right here tomorrow, so be a busy day on the skid steer, clearing a big area out. Which the little cat ought to work this stuff over pretty good. Some of it we'll have to chainsaw down, cut the stumps off at ground level. But that's today. The wind kind of shut us down a little earlier than we wanted, but still a pretty good day in the woods. Pretty good day in the woods.